From the Linn-Mar Video and Technology Center, we are Lmtv, Linn-Mar Television. A total look at everything happening on your Linn-Mar campus. Linn-Mar, your news starts now.
Good morning, Linn-Mar.
It's Thursday, April 19th, 2012. And here's a look at stories making news on your Linn-Mar campus. Our top story, members of Spectrum and many students will be observing National Day of Silence tomorrow. Today for Club Connection, Patrick Hale joins us with some special guests. Patrick.
Joining me are Spectrum representatives Matt Shankles and Amy Mee later. Tell us what the National Day of Silence is all about.
The Day of Silence is observed in schools across the country. Students take a vow of silence to not talk for the entire school day as a symbol of support for students and faculty who do not feel comfortable about being openly gay for fear of harassment and rejection by their classmates, friends, and family.
Can you elaborate a bit more about the symbolism behind the Day of Silence?
Well, unfortunately, we have a sad story to share. It's kind of a sobering reminder that there are still many students in our schools who are silenced for fear of being rejected by others. A student, Kenneth Weishin, at South O'Brien High School in northwestern Iowa, had been silent for years about his sexual orientation. Recently, he had the courage to come out to his family and classmates. When he came out, he was intensely bullied by his classmates for being gay, and as a consequence, he took his life this past Saturday. His funeral is today. We will take a vow of silence tomorrow as a show of support for students and faculty here at Linn-Mar who may be silent about who they are for fear of being bullied.
How can students participate in the Day of Silence?
Students who want to participate can come to the Four Corners on Friday and pick up a speaking card, which explains why they are not talking, and a rainbow ribbon. Also, students who have signed up for t-shirts can pick them up either tonight after school in Ms. Molik's room or in the morning. There are a few large and extra large shirts left, so if you haven't signed up for a shirt, you should do that today. After school, we'd like as many students as possible to come to the Four Corners and have a celebratory moment to break the silence.
Thanks for coming to tell us about the Day of Silence. It's tomorrow here at Linn-Mar and across the country. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Patrick. Sounds like an interesting thing. Student ambassadors and teachers, remember parent-teacher conferences are today from 3:30 to 6 p.m. And also today is the last day for cast and crew or orchestra members to order your Into the Woods t-shirt. See Miss Dayton today with your $15. That is today. We'll be back with more LMTV news right after this.
My favorite part about being exchange students is the people you meet.
I can make more friends and that you don't have to care about the language when you talk to your friends. I also like American food.
A small, a small burger or a small drink, that's the same as a giant in Norway.
Free refills in McDonald's.
People always ask in the whole America, why would you go to Iowa? And it's I don't think it depends so much on where you are as who you meet.
Welcome back. Congratulations, seniors. It is time to start thinking about returning your materials to the Media Center before you graduate. Please turn in all materials to the Media Center that you have finished using. Double check under your bed, in your backpack, in your car, and everywhere you may have left library materials. If you are unsure of something overdue, please stop in the Media Center. They will look it up for you. You must return all materials or pay the replacement cost of the lost materials prior to graduation. Thank you and good luck with your future plans. Now David joins us with today's sports. David, how is the girls' golf team doing?
Well, the girls' golf team is doing great. They had a very impressive performance at the Krendic tournament. They took first place out of all 9 teams in Cedar Rapids and Iowa City. They were led by Julie Popel, CJ Davis, Rachel Thrun, and Katie Harding. Congratulations, girls. Tonight in Linn-Mar Sports, JV and varsity girls track will run in the West Delaware Invitational, team dismissed at 2:45. Varsity girls tennis is hosting Xavier today at 4. Freshman and varsity boys soccer will host Cedar Falls at 5:15 and 7 p.m. Varsity and JV girls soccer plays at Prairie. Varsity boys track travels to City High today, team dismissed at 2:30. In other sports news, don't forget that the 2012 football meeting is Monday morning. It's for all sophomore and varsity players who plan to join the team. Again, that's Monday morning at 8 in the team room at the stadium. Please contact Coach Forsyth if you cannot attend. If you're planning on going out for softball, sign up in the athletic office. Tomorrow is the last day that you can buy a baseball t-shirt. Cost is $10. See Ms. Dayton in the cashier's office. That's sports, Gibson. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Great information as always. From the counselors, a representative from the Mount Mercy University is in the counseling office right now. Stop by for a visit. Seniors, do you qualify for an Eco 20 Senior Award? Your information must be turned into the counseling office by May 1st. Questions? See your counselor. For more information on these stories, stop by the counseling office or check out their website. Now, Dylan joins us with today's Arts and Clubs. Dylan.
Thank you, Gibson. Juniors, applications are due tomorrow to be an LMTV anchor for next year. Pick them up in the LMTV studio, room J201, anytime during the day. Watch for our anchors in training starting next week here on LMTV. Key Club members, if you would like to run for a position for next school year, you must turn in the application today in the Media Center. Math team members going to state on Saturday. Be at door 1 at 7:30 a.m. and bring money for lunch. And anyone interested in participating in the Trigstar competition on next Wednesday, see Mrs. Johnson to sign up and get practice materials. FFA members, see Ms. Lemmer about State FFA Leadership Conference, the upcoming banquet, and if you can help at Diversity Days tomorrow night. National Honor Society is packing emergency food boxes for HACAP Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. There will still be 12 spots for people to help. This would be a perfect time to get some of those last-minute volunteer hours in. Sign up on the board outside of Miss Shika's room. And don't forget, NHS is sponsoring a blood drive tomorrow morning. Sign up with Miss Shika in room I-213. That's your club update. Gibson, back to you.
Thanks, Dylan. That was quite a mouthful. Today on Channel 1, a look back on the career of TV host Dick Clark. That's today at 3 on LMTV. Now David joins us with today's lunch. David, what are the lunch ladies cooking up down there?
Well, they've got some of your favorites. It's beef teriyaki dippers with buttered noodles, seasoned green beans, mixed fruit, and an M&M cookie. Other lines will offer chef salads, pizza, or a la carte items. The food court opens the potato bar. That's lunch. Back to you.
David, sounds scrumptious. Haven't had the potato bar since middle school. Your LMTV forecast calls for showers and thunderstorms today with a high of 61. Tomorrow there's another chance of rain with a high of 53. And Saturday will be mostly sunny with a high of 56. That wraps up today's edition of LMTV News.
All right, remember LMTV is always available online. Just go to the high school website or follow us on Twitter.
For the entire cast and crew, thanks for watching.
Join us again tomorrow and make it a great day, Linn-Mar.